Welcome back. In keeping with the De los Reyes family tradition, brothers Walfredo, Daniel, and Kamar have each had great success in their respective crafts. Walfredo and Daniel are renowned percussionists and work with some of the music industry's elite.
And the youngest, Kamar, discovered another talent. The daytime soap opera star for ABC's One Life to Live juggles a TV and film career. Join us as we meet these three remarkably gifted brothers. For many Latino families, the love of music is traditionally passed down from one generation to the next. Walfredo, Daniel, and Kamar de los Reyes are three talented brothers whose musical legacy can be traced 3 generations back to Cuba.
My whole family were everybody's drummers. My grandfather was a trumpet player for one of the most important, influential bands in Cuba. It was called Casino de la Playa.
Rather than having a rattle or a stuffed animal, in my crib I had a pair of bongos or little conga.
When Kamar was a kid, he actually played more than everybody. He played piano, drums, percussion. He danced and sang songs. And then he started picking up the acting. And now, what can I say?
Kamar is an accomplished actor. Walfredo continues living his dream of performing with his childhood rock idols. And Daniel is an inventor of musical instruments and owner of Sabor Records, which produced his first project titled San Rafael 560.
Well, I've been working on One Life to Live since 95, 96. Don't quote me on that. I did Undefeated, directed by John Leguizamo, and just recently I finished working on a film called Love and Suicide.
When I was a kid, I wanted to play with performers that were, rock and roll, Steve Winwood, Traffic, Santana. Now looking back at it, I did.
This is my invention. It's called the one-shot shaker. It's exactly what it's called. One shot. It's a multifunctional percussion station called the Mucho Pad. San Rafael 560, which is the house where my dad was born in Cuba. I picked songs I listened to a lot when I was growing up, or that my dad did back in the 50s, Leche con Ron. I used to listen to that song all the time, so I redid that, using my dad and using friends of mine.
It was kind of cool because all my family members were involved. My brother, Danny, poured his heart and soul into that. I mean, he produced it, brought everyone together. He's the brains behind the whole deal.
No matter where in the world their work takes them, the love and respect these brothers have for each other knows no boundaries.
And Wally held my hands when I first started walking. Danny, on the other hand, was someone I looked up to and still do. You seen those blue eyes?
We basically push each other to be as good as we can be. And my father is the first one who doesn't give us any slack. It's another way of him telling me, I love you, I want you to be the best.
My brothers are just incredible people. I'm very proud of them, and they keep going and moving up.
My brother Danny's with Earth, Wind & Fire, and I'm always on tour.
Walfredo, he's the musical director for Steve Winwood. He's played with Santana, Christina Aguilera, Miami Sound Machine. Killer drummer. He's one of my favorites to play with. And then we have Kamar. He's an actor by trade, but a musician at heart. He's got that love of music all the time.
My brothers and my father have established themselves in a way that I could never, ever, ever dream of doing. Some of the most amazing artistic human beings I've ever met.
I performed with Earth, Wind & Fire, Don Henley, Jennifer Lopez, Ricky Martin, Miami Sound Machine, Sting, Roger Waters. It was too cool, utterly amazing.
These brothers are passing their love of music and the Latino culture to yet another generation.
I have 3 children, Joseph, Liliana, and Gabriel, and they're all musical. Joseph plays bass and drum set, and Liliana's a singer, and Gabriel starting guitar right now. Yeah, they're all musicians.
I want to act until I'm blue in the face. And that's what it comes down to. And what do I see myself doing? I see myself raising 5 or 6 kids, having a huge family, and being as Latino can possibly be.